morning. I am here in Assiniboine Park. I've got Holly back there. She's eating grass because that's her favorite snack. And we're just out for a little walk, and I thought I would do my Real Talk Wednesday out here in the park because it's beautiful. And the theme of my talk today is self-care. And I know we hear that a lot. It's kind of become cliche, and most of us picture like luxurious bubble baths and glasses of wine, or trips to the spa, and all of those things are really great, and I highly recommend doing all of those things if that's what you need. But there are other areas where we can apply some self-care. And really what it comes down to, the whole purpose of self-care is to promote self-love and to reduce the stress that you're having, because when we're in a chronic state of stress, we have these super high levels of cortisol, and that actually really damages our system. And if you're trying to lose weight, it can play an impact on that. Our body is really still quite primitive if you think about it. It can't tell the difference between work stress, training stress. So those of you who are athletes, that high level of training does create stress. And if you have, marital stress or relationship stress or a teenage daughter and that kind of stress, it all compounds and it raises the cortisol levels and the other hormone levels in our body, and it can have a negative impact. Our body doesn't realize that you're not being chased by a saber-toothed tiger. So it goes into fight or flight mode, and that is not good for us. We don't need to book, long spa days, although if you want to, I say go for it. What would benefit you, sorry, Holly is moving all around here. What would benefit you is even just 5 minutes a day of bringing that stress level down, because it's the chronic stress that is bad for us versus the acute stress. So if you're a trauma surgeon and you've got a stressful job, yeah, you're going to have stress. But if you can bring it down at the end of the day or throughout the day by doing small things that would be self-care, it will have an impact. And some of those suggestions that I would have would be getting out into nature. Spending time outside has been proven to reduce stress levels. Reading, taking yourself, out of the day and just relaxing. Meditation is always recommended. It can be really challenging for people to meditate. Start small and build up. For some people, that means prayer. It really just depends on your beliefs. Self-care can also be different things like eating well, getting enough sleep, spending time with loved ones, watching a movie. Laughing is self-care. Laughter does so much for us to improve our mood. There's just the list is endless. Doing something that you love is self-care. And I know as women, we tend to prioritize everyone first and we come last. And that's just the nature of our culture and, how we do things. So if you can prioritize even 5 minutes a day, one of my clients is going to start taking some self-care during her coffee breaks. She has coffee several times throughout the day, and she's going to practice some, visualization of herself somewhere that she loves to bring down her stress. And, stress is a big deal. It can lead to so many illnesses and, long-term challenges. So if you can find a way to implement even small amounts of self-care, self-love, taking care of yourself, it will pay dividends in the end. If you have more questions, I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, bye.